Hey guys, welcome to the video. Thanks for joining today. Today I just want to talk a little bit about my training for the last couple weeks and the resolution of the Trinity 5000 series I did, and I guess that's pretty much it. My training's been pretty light the last couple weeks. We have been 105 to 108 degrees Fahrenheit each day pretty much the last 2 weeks. Maybe a couple days we'd only got up to 103 or something, but mostly it's been over 105 Fahrenheit, so really hot. There's still been some humidity in the air, and I have been a little wimpy and not getting out all the time. I've been running quite a bit on the treadmill. Last week on, I'm going to talk about the last 2 weeks. Last week on Monday I tried doing an interval workout on the treadmill. I was going to do a VO2 max interval workout. I only got about halfway through it and I quit, so I only did 3.2 miles. On Tuesday I just did a bunch of walking. On Wednesday I did go outside and run a little over 5 miles, and I'm going to show you that video now. It's kind of just a standard run I do from home real often, so I won't repeat those a lot, but I'm going to show you one right now on Relive. On Thursday of last week was the Trinity 5000, the week 12. I think I had reported the week before I was trying to hold on and be on the t-shirt. Well, I did. I actually, when I went on Thursday, I was having some stomach issues, and it was like 107 at the start. So I lined up to start, and then just before the gun, I just walked back and sat. I decided not to run. I just didn't feel good. But I did get to pick up my t-shirt, and I'm going to show it now. If you look, hopefully you'll be able to see it, but I'm not sure if you can. In the male 60 to 64, you'll see my name in second place. So here is my t-shirt, and I'm going to show a picture of the 5 times I placed in the top 3 this year. You get a little acrylic award each time. I actually ran 9 of the 12 races, 9 of the first 11 weeks. The first 11 weeks counting the point series. Out of the 9 races, I finished in the top 5 8 times, and you get at least a point if you finish 5th. Anyway, you get points if you're in the top 5. In 5 of the races, I finished in the top 3, so I got the little acrylic board. So I'll show that as well. Okay, so I did not feel good on Thursday or Friday, and I didn't run. Saturday I was starting to feel a little bit better, and I did just like a 2.7 mile run on the treadmill. Sunday I went out and ran with the group at Trailhead Running Supply. I did just over 5 miles. So for my week, I only ended up with about 16 miles of running and about 12.5 miles of walking, so it was a pretty down week, but it's the way it goes sometimes. This past week, the week going from August 21st through August 27th, on Monday, I did my VO2 max intervals. I did them on the treadmill this time, so I did 4.88 miles in 50 minutes. On Tuesday, I went outside and ran. I did 4.13 miles in 47 minutes. And then I actually walked home 0.87. But Wednesday, I just did a long walk of 5.7 miles. Thursday I ran 4.28 miles in 48 minutes again on the treadmill. Friday I didn't really feel good. I didn't even run. I was having trouble this past week also sleeping, Now that's been a lot better the last 2 or 3 days, so I'm getting some sleep now, so that's helping. Saturday I got up. I had my friends Ross and Carol that run with the running family. I met with them a few weeks ago, and I told y'all I went and did a 13-mile walk with them, where we met at 5 a.m. and did 13 miles of walking. Well, they were meeting again this time, and Carol and Ross were meeting at 4 a.m. and going to do a 16-mile walk. Well, the fact that I had been struggling with sleep, I decided I didn't want to get up that early. So I just went and met at the running family time at 6:30 a.m. We were meeting at Marine Creek Lake in Fort Worth. I met at 6:30. I did a loop with some of the runners. We ran a 6-mile loop. I finished that, and then I walked back on the course, met Ross and Carol, walked back with them, and then I walked some more with them. They were finishing their 16-mile walk. I did about 5 miles of walking with them. Anyway, I'm going to show a little bit of video from that.
Okay guys, so I'm out here at Marine Creek Lake. It is Saturday morning, August 26th. I came out and joined the running family, a group here that's pretty much usually based in Fort Worth. I've now been on a couple runs with them. It's a good group of people. This morning I did a loop around Marine Creek running, about 6 miles, and then I joined some friends and we've walked about 5 miles. So it's been a good. I'll get over here and I'll show a little bit of the lake, but so this is Marine Creek Lake that we ran around this morning. It's about 6 miles around, just under. Yeah, so we ran it, and then I walked back out and joined friends and walked another almost 5. Very nice. There's people out there on the sculling boats and people fishing. Kind of loud being next to the freeway here, but you get up here and you turn right and get on the other side of the lake and it gets very quiet, so it's not bad at all.
On Sunday, August 27th, I just went on the treadmill again. I did 4.28 miles in like 48 minutes. Another thing I've been doing the last few weeks, actually the last 6 weeks, there's a guy named Frank Zillen. I think he's from Sweden. I hope I didn't mess up the country. But he's a running form coach. And one of the things he has is a little exercise where you bounce up and down on your toes for 10 seconds, and then you alternate it with a rest period. It starts off at the beginning. The first week you do 10 seconds on, 50 seconds off, and you get it down to where you're doing 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and you just do it for 5 minutes each day. He claims the research shows doing that can improve your speed by 3.9%. So basically the same as using the super shoes. And I decided it's 5 minutes a day. It's an 8-week protocol. I'm going to do it. So I finished 6 weeks. We'll see here in a few weeks when I do my 12-minute Cooper test again if it's helped at all. But anyway, I just find it interesting, and am giving it a shot. The things I have upcoming is the Hula Loop series, the series of 6-hour races I do each fall. Starts on September 10th, Sunday, September 10th. I'm really just going into it. I'm not planning to be competitive. Maybe I'll pick a week or two where I try to go harder, but I'm just using it for social visiting time and to get in some long runs. I'm not even asking off work, so I could be scheduled some of those Sundays. If I'm scheduled on those Sundays, I usually go in at noon. In that case, I'll go and run a couple hours and then just leave early. And then weeks where I'm not scheduled to work, I may go ahead and run the 6 hours. So anyway, that's coming up starting September 10th. I don't even know if I'm scheduled yet on the 10th, so we'll see. Beyond that, my next big race is the Paris Pear Half Marathon. I'm doing in Paris, Texas on April 23rd. It's a beautiful, it's on the net trail. It's a paved trail through Paris, Texas. Beautiful canopy of trees. I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm going to see what I can do. Again, my training hasn't been optimal, but we'll just see what we can do. Anyway, that's it for my update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful week. Keep moving.